I am going to play for 1 hour. I have a timer set today. I got my headset back so I can talk, and then I need to get on with my day. Uh, I hope everyone's well whenever, wherever you are in the world. Uh, we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm thinking today we will start with a lower level character, do some fights there on an intelligence build, and then we will work our way up to something more challenging. Uh, if you've ever watched me stream and you see the number of characters I have and you wonder why, I can explain what each of these save files are. Um, Essentially, the first one here at the top, um, the Augustus Plump character, that was the first character that I started when I first picked up the game. So a little bit of background about me. I've never played any FromSoft game before. I had never played any of the Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro. I had heard of them, but never touched them. Um, and just by chance, I remember I was watching YouTube one evening, and I was watching two YouTubers pretty regularly, and they had done a video on this game, and it sort of caught my eye for a couple of reasons. Like I like kind of the fantasy part of it, and I like the fighting part of it. But most of all, like it looked like it had a really good story, and for me, that's the most important. If I can't get into the story, then even if it has the best game mechanics and the best graphics, it still means nothing to me. Um, and so I decided to buy it, and when I bought the game, I remember it well. I remember installing the game. You know, it's a digital download, and starting it up and totally getting obliterated uh, by everything and everybody except for the sheep. Right? Like I couldn't fight anything that had a weapon or did anything other than just stand there and let me hit it. Uh, so if you go back and you look at some of the videos from like 3 years ago, I still go back and look at them from time to time. They're hilarious because the amount of things that I did to avoid getting into confrontations. Let's just say that when I started, I was a master at running and getting the heck out of something. Which came in handy. It paid dividends later because it taught me how to evade attacks, and it taught me how to get out of harm's way. But long story short, and getting back to what I was saying originally, after about a week of gameplay and getting my butt kicked pretty good, um, I was ready to return the game. But the thing is, it was a digital copy, so it wasn't like, I could put it back in the case and take it back over to a store and return it and get my money back. It was like, it's mine now, so I got to make it work. And so instead of just parking it and deciding I was never going to touch it again, I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this game beat me. One, number two, I am going to hustle myself, and I'm going to be the best possible character that I can. And so my first goal when I started the game was to get to New Game 7 as fast as I could. And so that really pushed my ability to learn this game, my patience, my faith. It was times when I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Nobody can do this. Um, but in time, it sort of came. And then the goal became I wanted a perfect character. Like I wanted a character that was at max level. So for the next couple of years after the game was released, I played and played. I think I played every day, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, like every day after work and between things. And eventually I became a max level character. So the first character you see there is at level 713, completely maxed out stats. all the shadow skidoo fragments, whatever you call them, all of the ash blessing things, are just completely maxed out on everything. That character also has every weapon from the base game, and it probably took me about two, I would say 2 years to get there because I got the game about a week or so after it was released, and I got this character to max
Hey
level
man, welcome back.
about a week before the DLC came out. Hey, how's it going? Just kind of giving a background if anybody ever is watching and they're wondering why I have so many different save files. There's rhyme and reason to this, so just kind of giving the background before I started. I said that I have a hard stop in an hour. I have a timer set for myself because I need to do some other things today, but I thought I'd get on for a little bit and play. But yeah, so the first character is my max level character. That character is 3 years old. Um, and so the second character was my second playthrough of the game. And the reason why I made that one was because I wanted to challenge myself and see how much I learned from the game from the original playthrough at like base level. And so the second character is a faith-based build. Um, he's got a faith of 99, but the rest of his stats are about normal. Um, the next one down here, the next 400, was an intelligence build, and once again, it was the same experiment. I wanted to start over again, but instead of using a faith-based build, using an intelligence build. And so both of these characters are the same level, roughly about the same time. It's about 200 hours apart.
Do you know who this is?
It's probably Danny, because nobody else comes in right at the very beginning of my streams, except for maybe Will's or Hog Fan. But I'm guessing it's Danny. Most people come in like a little bit later on, and that's the only reason. That's the only reason. Uh, but yeah, so faith, intelligence, and then these are this is a faith-based build and intelligence build here, but these I kept at low level, and the reason why is because I think they said meta for the game is at 150, and so I wanted to be at a level where I could still have some good activity and be able to participate and play. And
Yes, you
still,
got it.
yeah, so I thought I was right. Thought I was right. So let me go ahead and jump on in here. I got my timer going. It says I only got about I started it at an hour and 12 minutes, and I'm about down to an hour and 4 minutes now. Uh, let's start with an intelligence build at 150. And we'll do this for about 15, 20 minutes or so. And then switch over to another character. I might do the faith base at 150 as well before I go to the max level at 713. So my 150 base characters are like pretty standard. There's nothing special really about them as far as like the talismans that they're using or anything like that. Also with my two 150 characters, they have not been to the DLC. And I was sort of saving that because I wanted to have something else to do later. So I might do a recording of a playthrough of the DLC at 150, just so uh, folks can see what it looks like. I've done it before.
Did you get a new phone yet?
No, I have not got a new phone yet. That's what I need to go out and do this afternoon. That's why I have a timer for myself. I have an appointment to go by the shop because they're going to try to move the stuff from my old phone over to the new phone while I'm there, and so I have an appointment to meet with them and to pick up the phone, and then we're gonna try. Oh, it's my buddy. I know this person. I know you. I know you. You're my friend. I love playing with this person right here. You're gonna see some fascinating things right here. HIDM, that character there with the little hat on, they're really good. They're good. So this will be fun. This will be fun. And that's the cool thing about this game. If you play enough, if you play as much as I do, you get to start. to see like regulars, like you start seeing the same people over and over again, and they remember you too. Like he'll send me uh, a message through the PlayStation, and I'll send him a message too. Come on, buddy. Woo, 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 woo. What you got, brother? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Of course, the host dies because the host was a clown. But you see, like the other guy hasn't been touched, and neither have I. Like we're just that good. And I have played with HIDM on so many different. I mean, boss fights. We've done the Radagon Elden Beast fight, and both of us would be flawless, absolutely flawless, never get touched, putting points on the board. And then the host is such a loser and so weak that they die before we can even finish taking the boss out. Like they throw themselves basically in front of the boss, and for whatever reason they, and I don't know if it's because they feel like they gotta try to catch up to where we are. Myself and HIDM have been playing this game for years at this point, and we both play pretty regularly, like around the same time, all the time. And so he and I have a strategy. I play the outside, he plays the inside, and we make it work. But then the host, because they feel like they gotta get involved and do something stupid, jumps in front of the way and then starts taking aggro and causes trouble. But we could have won that. We could have won that if the host wouldn't have died. Let's see if I see anybody else I know today. There was a time when I played this. I knew a lot of people, and I remember. And when I say a lot of people, I mean like there were a lot of people that I was friends with, and there were a lot of people that I just hated. And like the people that I hated, they would be the ones that would always be invading. And so like we just sort of built up this kind of friendly animosity of, oh no, it's that guy again, you know. So it's like immediately when we see each other, we just start battling, and it would just turn into an all-out like WrestleMania fight. Uh, and everybody would be looking, trying to figure out like what's going on. But it's like because I know that guy and I know what he's capable of doing, and he knows what I can do too. So we want to start the fight as quick as
Hey man,
possible.
welcome back. Do you know who this is?
Start the fight as
Yes,
quick
you
as
got it.
possible.
Did you get a new phone yet? It's weird how you're not getting my text messages.
My phone, what it is it's not even on the network. So I literally have been checking my email and stuff on my computer. I'm not taking any phone calls. Like I start my new job on. If this person's not going to play, neither am I. I start my new job on October 6th, and they're going to be sending me a work phone to use. Uh, but I won't get that until next week. But literally, I've made no phone calls, no text messages, emails. Everything's been through my computer. Uh, it's been an experience for sure. Well, like I said, a lot of it, I was shopping. First, I was trying to bring my phone back from the dead. I thought I could revitalize it myself, but that wasn't the case. The host is a clown, man. I'm not interested anymore. Get yourself killed. Just get yourself killed. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this real quick. I'm tired of saving people that haven't taken the chance, taking the time to learn how to play the game. And then all you want to do is use co-op as a human shield so that you can not work and not do anything. What you gonna do, brother? Um, but yeah, I was trying to bring my phone back from the dead, but I wasn't able to do that. And then I thought I had, at one time I had bought another iPhone that I thought I had in one of the boxes, but then when I moved, um, I don't remember which box I put it in, so I'd have to go through them all. But I was looking for it and I never found it, so I just finally broke down and was like, you know what? I need a new personal phone. I'm going to go ahead and set up the appointment and get it and stuff like that. But yeah, nobody has been able to get a hold of me except for by email and stuff, not by phone. But it's cool because, like I said, I let the guys know at the company I was working at what was going on, and so we've been communicating through email, so everything is fine there.
Can
Uh,
you use it for personal use?
my work phone, I will be able to. It's not just dedicated to. It's not just dedicated to work. Um, but the thing is, I'll have my personal phone back. I'm thinking this afternoon. Like I said, the whole point of they're going over there is for them to transfer the stuff that was saved on
Yes.
my old phone over to my new phone. But yeah, I should be able to use it. In the past, I have been, um, but I'm not really traveling anywhere, so there's really no reason to use it for anything except for work stuff. They're gonna be shipping me my phone and my laptop and stuff. It's the same person. I'm not interested. No, it's the same person from before. Hold on one second. I'm double checking that it was because I'm about to block them. I don't like playing with people that don't really want to play, and so I'm not interested. It was the exact same person. Yeah, they were getting blocked. They tried to change their costume to try to trick me, but I'm not interested in playing with losers and people that don't want to try. So, uh, and that's basically my definition of a loser: is somebody that doesn't want to try. But yeah, I should have my phone back this afternoon. But I don't really get too many phone calls and stuff anyway. Like a lot of the people that I know, only thing we would do is just text
Will you
message.
have the same number?
Yeah, numbers. Everything is still going to be the same. Everything is the same. It's just going to be an updated phone. Like I said, the phone I had before was an iPhone SE. S is in Sam, E is in elephant. They don't even make them anymore. They were considered to be like an economy model, and I think I bought that phone. When did I get that phone? I probably got that phone like 5, almost 6 years ago at this point. Um, and so it was time for it to be replaced. The battery, it wasn't holding any charge really. I mean, if I charged it all the way up, it'd be dead within a couple of hours. Uh, it was having problems with reception. Sometimes when I went to try to go update it, like update apps and stuff like that, it would do like really weird stuff. So, but yeah, everything's still going to be the same. But the people that I knew and stuff like that, most of the time we would just exchange text messages, and those people they were emailing me, instead, and that was cool. So, well, like I said, I really don't talk to a lot of folks, so it's all good. Just been keeping myself busy with domestic projects and little hobby stuff. I ain't even really been playing any games and stuff lately. I've just been kind of chilling. And then, of course, the phone goes out first, and then my headset goes out. When I go to try that, I've had that headset. Man, I had that headset at least. When did I get that? I think I got it when I first moved to Chicago. So that headset was like 7 years old, maybe 8 years old, and so I got a new one of those now too. This one's wireless, so uh, it's a little bit nicer. The other one I had before, it had a cable to it. Like I had to plug the cable into the controller and then put it on my head. And I was always connected to my controller. So when I walked to other rooms, I had to hold the controller in my hand as I was walking around. Now I can put the controller down and I can still walk around freely. So that'll be nice. And it has a microphone built into it. So the other one, it had a microphone, but it was sort of like a headset thing where the microphone was connected to a little stick thingy. This game kills
Hey
me.
man, welcome back. Skipping some comments. Did you get a new phone yet? It's weird how you're not getting my text messages. Can you use it for personal use? Yes. Will you have the same number? You should get a Google phone.
I don't know anything really about the Google phones. I think a lot of the Google phones are like Androids, um, and I think that's what they're sending me for my work phone. It's like an Android. I'm more of an iPhone person. Before the iPhone, I had a BlackBerry, and I kept my BlackBerry as long as I could until they basically weren't supported anymore. And I went to the iPhone uh, and just have stuck with it since. I like the way it feels in my hand, um, and the setup of it. I'm more familiar with it. It's comfortable for me, so I probably will stick with an iPhone. Like I said, I think I'm looking at the iPhone 16, so it's not the brand newest model, but it's the one like right behind. But yeah,
That
just
is what I have.
not a big fan of the Androids. Like phones are so expensive these days. I think when I got my phone then, it was only like 300, maybe $350, something like that. It's like phones now are like $800 and stuff. It's crazy. I seen some. They had some of the phones that were over $1,000. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not spending over $1,000 for a phone. That's crazy. Because the thing is, I don't even use all the features. Like the phones now have like three different camera lenses on it and all kinds of other stuff. It's like I don't take pictures and video and stuff like that. It's like
After you come back, are you going to be on?
I might get back on later on this evening. I'm debating. It depends on what time I can finish everything up. Really. And if I come back, I'll play something different. Just getting my Elden Ring fixed for the day. Come on, come after me. Leave them. See how they get themselves hit because they don't know how to get the heck out of the way. Do you see how easy it is to get out of the way? But they don't want to. They just want to sit there and spam. They just want to spam their buttons. Spam your buttons. He almost died. If I wouldn't have shot that, he would have been dead. And that would have just been it.
You want me to join you?
It's up to you. If I get on later, it's up to you. Like I said, I'm not sure if I am, and then also I'm not sure what I'm going to play. It'll probably be something different, but it's been a while since I've done some Wheel of Fortune. Maybe do that. I have to see. I have to go through my little game list and see if there's something that I haven't played in a while that would be fun to do together. It's like you had made quite the impression on Will's. He remembered you. He went back and he watched the stream that we did together, uh, and He was asking about you. I think the last time we were, but he was on and I was on. I think you popped in right towards the end. I think when he and I were speaking about you. But yeah, he said he really liked the stream. I was explaining to him. I said that stuff was not easy. Uh, Setting it up like that. It's easier. It's easier when both people have a PlayStation, but trying to run it through a computer, the PlayStation can be a little bit different. But I think I got it all figured out now. It's like I got everything set and saved, so really at this point, like anytime I do the stream in the future, I don't have to go through all those steps.
He seems very nice.
He's a good guy. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's in sales, so he's a kindred spirit. He understands what it's like to sell technology in the 21st century. It's not easy. It's not easy. A lot of stuff changed when the pandemic happened. And so there are other folks that come by the stream too sometimes. So Wills is one. The other one is a guy named Hawk Fan. He stops by from time to time. And then I was speaking with another guy, Mario. Mario said he might try to make it. Why are you coming after me? What did I do to deserve being chased by the Elden Star? What I'm running from is that thing back there that just exploded. I'm not interested.
Where is he from?
He lives in Ohio. He's from the United States. He lives in, I think he told me he lives near Columbus. So Columbus is sort of the middle part of Ohio. So he's in the Eastern time zone as well. Same time zone with us. Hog Fan lives in Arkansas. And so Hog Fan, I think, is in the Central time zone. He's 1 hour behind us. And then Mario lives in Italy. So I think he's like 5 or 6 hours ahead of us.
Good to have you back again.
Hey!
Oh, thanks. Uh, Doing the streams using the computer has been interesting. Having to type, things is because it's hard to type and play because I have to have two hands on the controller, and then to type, I had I actually had I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna switch characters. I had the computer on a table, on a coffee table behind me, and so I would spin. I'm sitting on a office chair that can spin. I was putting the controller down, spinning around, typing, then spinning back around, so that I could look at the screen. Uh, and so it was definitely an interesting experience. I was debating on the idea of getting a camera for my PlayStation. Uh, I'm like on the fence. It's like one part of me is like, it would be cool to be able to do the integrated video with the PlayStation. But the other thing is like I've done it this way so long that Uh, I honestly might just keep it where it's just audio only. I don't know. I don't. So for me personally, seeing a YouTuber while they're playing the game doesn't really add anything more to me, but maybe it does for other people. Maybe other people like being able to see the other person's facial expressions and stuff while they talk. I don't know.
We should Zoom together with him.
With who? Wills? Yeah, with Wills being in our time zone, that's definitely
Yes.
something that we can do. Uh, it's just a matter of catching them. So, like, usually on the weekends, American football has started. Both college and professional football has started in the United States. And Wills is a big football fan. He likes watching sports. And so being able to catch him might be challenging. But there are days when there's not any sports games on. If we coordinated it with his schedule, both with work and is that what you want to do? You want to grab me? You gotta try again, sir. Um, you're gonna try again. What do you want? But there's days when there aren't any sports games on. Oh, you got me. You got me. Oh, you got me again. I like this. Where's the host? Why is the host not doing anything? I'm done. We're not fighting anymore. When I see the host just standing around watching, like lollygagging, not interested anymore. Not interested. Good luck. Good luck. We're about to watch a man die today. How about that? Everybody interested in watching Fitty Quinn die? Watch this. Because if you can stand around and do nothing, then that means you must be really good. You can
If you forward him the Zoom invite.
if you leave me out here to fight, then you can stand there and fight too. No, no, don't run. Don't run, sir. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Just accept your fate. 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 Accept it. Just accept it. The sooner you just die, the quicker we can all go about our business. Because you didn't want to fight. You stood there and you watched us do all that work for you. And I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But yeah, we can try to coordinate with him. I'm going to switch characters. Try to coordinate something. Sometimes I'm trying to think if he's got a PlayStation. He plays PlayStation as well. So we could all three play something because some of the games that I have, he can join through the PlayStation network, and all three of us could be on the Zoom. Yeah, but like I said, it's just a matter of coordinating schedules between because he travels for work. Uh, is a part of the sales stuff that he does, and like I said, he's got his sports games and stuff, and I'm sure other stuff like hanging out with his friends and stuff that live there in town. Well, it's worth a try though. I think he would. I think he would if he was available. Got about 30 more minutes.
I still don't understand this game.
Yeah, without really knowing the story of the game, it's kind of hard to follow and keep up with. What I'm doing right now, I'm not playing the story. All I'm doing is fighting some of the harder characters in the game, just for sport, just as a challenge, something to do. Uh, but yeah, without knowing the story, it's hard to keep up with. Uh, Wheels thinks it's funny that you've never heard of this though, because this game This is, I think this game sold like 20 million copies. But I explained to him that you're not, that you watch YouTubers play games, but I don't think you yourself have ever really been like a video game player, like a gamer kind of thing. Um, and so I told him I said it's sort of a a foreign world for you with a lot of the games like that. But this game is really more of a fantasy action game. It has a really strong fighting element, but really the point of the game
But I
is
enjoy talking to you.
building up the character and like skills and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, thanks. I do a couple of rounds with my chubby dude. I do like my little chubby guy. You see, I got him. I make a chubby guy on every character that I can get. I don't know why. I'm not chubby, but I do like my little chubby man. Chubby, 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 chubby. Waiting for somebody to call me. So what I do between the fights is I'm not really doing anything. But if you see at the bottom of the screen, it says it's sending my co-op sign. Basically, it's sending out a message to everybody that's playing that if they want help for a boss, I'm willing to help them. And so basically, it's a sort of sending out a text message or email to everybody. Uh, what I think I'm going to do is it might be I might not get caught up as fast here, so I'm gonna give this about maybe 10 minutes or so and see if I get called up, and if I don't, then I will maybe switch games. No. Okay. It's go time. How are you getting hit? How? You had a shield. See, that's the lame stuff I'm talking about. It's just lame. It's just lame. It's like the whole point of having a shield is so that you can block the attack. But if you're not going to use it, then you may as well just you just it's decoration, I guess. You just walk around it looks good with the outfit. So it's like how why women carry, why women have 5 or 6 different purses, because it's got to match the clothes. Just walk around with it, not doing nothing with it half the time. It's like when I pull my shield out, like I'm using it. I'm not just standing there doing this, walking around and just waiting for dumb stuff to happen. No, I'm holding it up. I'm holding it. Don't ask me where he puts that when he reaches it back like that. It just disappears. It doesn't make any sense. It's part of the magic of the game, I guess. You got this big old rock that all of a sudden magically disappears in his back pocket. But I'm all about it. I got a rock and I got a stick, and that's all I need in this world. A rock, a stick, and a dream. It's only three things in this whole world I need. All right, I think I'm gonna do maybe one more. If the next person that calls me is weak like that, I'm done with this game for today. I'm just not interested in playing with people that have not invested any time in learning how to play the game. It's not fun. Because it's like I do understand. I do understand 100%. This game is not easy. It requires a lot of timing. It requires you to have to be like focused on the boss. It requires you to have very fast response times to things. And not everybody is good at that. I do understand. But if you're not doing anything, or if you
Hey
die
man,
because of
welcome
something
back.
dumb that you did,
Skipping some
not
comments.
interested.
Yes. If you forward him the Zoom invite. I still don't understand this game. But I enjoy talking to you. Get him. Be right back.
Okie doke. Yeah, as I said, I'll probably go for about another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll maybe switch to something else for the last 20 minutes or so that I'm gonna play. I'm looking at my timer. I got 28 minutes left on my timer, so I will perhaps get something to eat while I am waiting. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I think I'll get something to eat. So that way I'm not subjected to getting any junk or fast food while I'm out. You can come to the kitchen with me. We shall go together. Oops. Taking this. And I can still hear it, so I know when it's time for me to go back. The sound of the game changes when you get ready to go into a fight. I played this game so much now, I can just go by audio cues. Alright, now it's time to play a game of Jenga. Move some stuff out of the way so I can make room for other stuff. Everybody's favorite game, Jenga. No, we're using that one. Don't you try to tell me what to do, microwave. I can. we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight. Fight, 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 fight. I don't know if you've ever watched The Simpsons before, the cartoon The Simpsons. It's been on TV for a real long time. The Simpsons, I think,
Back.
has been on since I was a kid. I think it's been on for more than 20 years. All right, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Let's go someplace where we can have a little bit of rough housing while we wait. Let me grab this real quick now. Where do I want to go to beat up on some folks? I know where I can go. I know exactly where I can go. We're gonna go here. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go here. We're gonna go beat up on our buddies for a little bit. If I don't get called up in the next 2 to 5 minutes, I will switch to something else. But in the meantime, I will go and beat up my friends. And you'll see why I call them my friends in a second. I want you to look at me. Look at my character. Look at what he's wearing. Look at his weapon. He's got a big old stick and stuff. You soon will see why I'm gonna go and fight my buddies. Look at that guy right there. Look at that guy sitting down. What do they look like? You see him coming. You see him trying to sneak up on me. He doesn't think I see him yet. He thinks he's sneaking up on me. He's doing cartwheels. Is that what you're gonna do, brother? Sit down. Yeah. I don't want that. We're looking for friends. Friend, 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 friends, friends, friends. Where are they? They like to just hang out in places. So you just gotta kind of look for them. Friends, friends. Oh, there's some friends over there. All right. I think this will be my last one, and then I will switch games. Might do. I might do. I don't like this bus. So
The chat is out.
did it? It come back? Why'd I do that? It was just a. Run! La 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 la.
Never mind.
I think I was having a network. I was having some network lag. It did that earlier, where the network was slowing down. I need to. No! So this guy, I don't know, Danny, if you've ever seen like any videos or pictures of a Chinese New Year, and then sometimes they have like those dancing dragons where there's two people, one person's controlling the head and the other person's controlling the back. This is a dancing lion. So there's two people. There's a guy in the back. There's a guy in the front. And they got. He's going. Had to break out the bighorn for that. He's a dancing lion. It's probably one of the. It's deceptively hard. Uh, like it's one of the first enemies that you fight. So the original game came out like 3 years ago, but about a year ago, they made what they call an expansion pack, which is basically more bosses and more levels. And he's the first boss that you fight in the expansion pack, and he is deceptively hard. I want to shoot this bubble at one of my homies real quick because I just want to see it pop on their head as soon as I find one. Homies, where are you, homies? Yeah, you see that guy up there? Let's see if I can reach him. Almost, almost. It's all good.
What time do you think you'll be home?
Yes. I'm thinking it should probably take about an hour, if even that. An hour for me to get over there, and maybe an hour and a half just to be safe. So what time is it now? I don't even know. It's like 2:16. I'm gonna leave at 2:30. It'll probably be like about maybe like I'd say 4 o'clock just to be safe. 4 o'clock, because then still have to try to think about what I'm gonna do for dinner. Dirty dog. He's confused. He don't know. He doesn't see me. He thinks he sees me. He thinks he thought he saw me up there. He's looking for me. he's he's my brother. You see, he even has the same shirt on as I do. You can jump really high. Sucker. But yeah, I would say by like 4 o'clock I should be good. Um, and then, like I said, hopefully,
Do you want to hang out tonight after dinner?
I think that would work. Why don't we say? Because then if it gives me a chance to eat and everything, we could say like about 6, 7 o'clock. Anytime between 6 and 7, I think would work for that. Because then that gives me time to figure my life out. At least the food part of it. And then I should be back in action with my phone and stuff too. Because then I can send you a text. But yeah, why don't we say between 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock? If you send me the Zoom invite on the email, I can text you once I get the whole phone thing finished up. And you said anytime between 6 and 7. He didn't make it. I do like the bubble blower.
Seven.
7? 7 sounds good to me. Send me the link and we'll aim for 7 o'clock. 2 for 1. What you got? I'll take that. Brother. 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 Yeah, yeah, but go ahead and send me the Zoom invite, and I'll shoot you a text message from my phone once I'm up and running. And you see him? He's in the mud. He's down in the mud. Oh, Lord, he's coming out.
What the heck was that?
It's some kind of bug. That other thing, that ball, is some kind of bug, but he's down in the dirt. He's buried himself in the mud. You see his face? Get out of the dirt! They're trying to hide. You can't hide from me. I got a stick. play. He looks so peaceful. I'm sorry.
You better get going.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to hop off of here. I just want to be in an open field when I stop. Actually, no, I don't even want to be here when I stop. I want to be someplace else. I'm going to go here. Yeah, it's about I got 8 more minutes left on my timer, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and then go, and then should be good. Because that'll give me time. In this 8 minutes, I have put something in the microwave. I can eat that real quick, and then get ready to head out. Alrighty, I will send you a text once I get everything squared away, and we can plan for 7 o'clock. Maybe start off with some. We can pick. We can either do Wheel of
Take care,
Fortune,
man.
Family Feud, and then after we do one game show, we'll switch over to something else. But take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and I will catch up with you later on this evening.